you?
Okay.
Good to see you. Yeah.
They're up on the table. Welcome to vote.
Bill, there's more copies than
Okay, we're good. I'll share.
If somebody else needs one, you guys can have mine.
We're good. That's the treasurer's report. I've got two of them.
It's called the December meeting in Goldsboro Council. With allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Council has a copy of last month's meeting minutes. If there's no additions or corrections, I need a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Let me go into citizen remarks here that have a 3-minute limit on talking. And we're going to start out with John Anzanero. Sorry.
Here, okay?
Up here at podium.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm John Crescenzi, 325 Fairway Drive, Edwards. I'm a volunteer for the Red Land Library, and Karen Hofstetter, is a librarian, has just asked me to come around to the areas that are serviced by the library. Goldsboro Borough is one of 11 locations in the library system, and just so you are aware, the York County Library system covers quite an area, all the way from Goldsboro all the way down to Shrewsbury. Your library is the Redland Library. I have a few remarks to make, and I have some sheets. Is it okay if I pass these up? Sure. Please. I have some extras that I'll leave here for the rest of you. There's also a newsletter that I'll leave also with this information. As you can see from the inside, we get most of our support, not most of it, about 30%, 33% from the state. The rest of it comes from local municipalities and sales within the library system. So thank you for supporting the library. The library, we have right now about 157,000 card holders. So those are people that have a membership card. And of those 157,000, 223 come from Goldsboro. Now that's based on 22 data, a little bit more now. Of those 23, half of them are teenagers and children, the other half are adults. You can see from the information inside here that we count on you to use the library, and we hope that we provide good service for you. I tell you, I'm pretty proud of it. It is a nice facility. If you haven't been there lately, I'd recommend it. If you have children, the children's section is outstanding, and we have programs all day long, all month long for children, and sometimes we have a few programs for adults. Okay, that brings me up to date. If there's any question, I'll be happy to answer. Although, if my answers seem a little odd, I left without my hearing aids, so I'll do the best I can. Any questions? Okay, thank you very much.
Anybody else for public comment? Chief.
So for the month of November, in the borough, we had 71 incidents. We had one part 2 offense was a DUI, which was gross. We issued 8 citations, 10 warnings, and 52 all other offenses. Those calls were 911 hang-up, animal complaints, disturbances, EMS calls, information receipt, car complaints, repossessions, traffic enforcement details, and welfare checks. That's all I have for my November report. Last time I was here, I advised you that I was unable to provide you with a contract for 2024 because the township didn't approve the budget, nor did they vote on the rate increase for the boroughs. So we'll do that. In their sample budget is 4%. Currently, it's still at 4%. They they're proposing, it's on the agenda to enact or approve the budget for tomorrow night. If and when that happens, if that still stays in there, then I will bring the contract down and provide to Charlie Wednesday morning. I did print out a draft copy. The only thing that changed in the draft copy from last year to this year would be the 4% increase. That's all I have. Does anyone have any questions for me?
How will that affect, us voting on it to accept the contract? Well, we can do that at next month's meeting?
Yeah, the contract itself is separate.
Okay.
So we have the budget, the budget that we have.
Okay.
Yorkhaven basically they voted on that, whether they approved, if it was a 4%, if anything over above 4%, they would have to go back to the dealing meeting. I understand, that's how they did it, however you guys do it, it's on you. I will let Charlie know as soon as I know, if it's approved tomorrow night. Obviously, we'll print it out, trade it down Wednesday.
Is there a problem with voting on it now?
No, I think you have to check on the budget that we have.
So, vote on it right now, the same.
Check it, it stays under 4%.
4%. Okay.
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Any other questions for me? Have a great meeting. If I don't get a chance to talk to you, have a great holiday season. I'll see you next year.
Yeah.
Fire department.
For the month, we had 18 calls, 7 structures, 1 chimney, 1 brush fire, 1 investigation, 1 automatic alarm, 1 CO2, 4 fire police, 1 medical assist, and 2 motor vehicle accidents. Looking back for the year, that brings us up to 136 calls. Just for that month alone, just to give you a heads up, 50% of those calls for that month of November were in the township. And they weren't even in, 30% of those calls weren't even in our first 2 area. So, fire department, we have 2024 schedule out for training. And Santa will be out the 24th, starting at 5 o'clock. 3 pieces, hitting all points. Shelley's, the Borough, the Woods, Susquehanna Ridings, and Susquehanna Village, and then Barlow Lane. That's all I have.
I need a motion to accept the police and fire company reports. Have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Mr. Mayor.
2 things, real quick, weren't on the agenda, but it's not a big deal. Can we get something put in the newsletter to go out about the furniture sitting out? To remind the residents, they need to contact Republic.
Yeah, next month.
And just because, just alone, there's 2 chairs sitting out here on North Ward.
Yeah.
Like, just as a kindly reminder.
They might not came by and picked them up yet.
Well, I know when I called the schedule, they're 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
So, and the chair out here has been sitting a week and a half at least, but just in time. The last thing, the Dust and Dawn is installed on the house siren for the fire department. I should have brought that up in the fire chiefs, but between the hours of 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. it will not activate. That's all I have.
Anything else for the mayor?
No.
I need a motion to accept the mayor's report.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Council has a copy of the ELHB and water company reports with no additions or corrections. I need a motion to approve.
Motion approved.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Nothing from the engineer? Mr. Solicitor.
Just one housekeeping item, I believe I had mentioned a couple months ago in the meeting to update the agenda for my
sorry, sir, I didn't hear that.
Yes,
The
so
last-
as I said before, I mentioned that a couple meetings back to update my section of the agenda to remove unmotorized vehicles. So that's on there in the air, it should no longer be on the agenda on the right portion going forward. No worries. That's all.
Anything else for the solicitor? I need a motion to accept the solicitor's report.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Committee reports, buildings and grounds.
I have a couple potholes up in, Clear, we're gonna do things up. Maybe we can come up a little bit, cool, that's perfect.
Emergency management,
I have, looks like there's a couple emails in there, I have to jump in and sign on.
Okay,
I'll let you know. I'll forward them to you when I get it.
okay. Thank you.
under, finance, we have the tax levy resolution.
Yes.
That is just stating that we are not gonna increase taxes for next year.
Taxes will remain the same.
Remain the same as this year, so.
You need a motion on that?
Yes, I do. It's, resolution number 2023-01.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anything under planning?
Nothing.
Recreation?
Nothing.
Sanitation and sewer?
I wasn't here this month, but there seemed to be some questions about it, of why it's being increased. It's not because of a tipping fee, not because of fuel increase. It is a yearly contract increase. We have a 3-year contract and it increases every year. That's the way it works. The extra that went over the $3 that I asked for was to cover either future increases or future tipping or fuel charges. That's how that works. Any questions on it?
Pay now, you pay later.
They charge us they got an increase every year.
Well, when does that, go into effect? Are they going to affect the beginning of the year?
October.
October to October?
Yep.
Streets and highways, Fishing Creek Avenue.
Yes, I heard there's some questions on Fishing Creek. Everything in the FEMA project is finished. All paperwork is turned in, everything's restored back, and it's all done. Any questions on it? Any comments on it?
Electric and, utilities,
Nothing on that. Nothing.
anything under zoning,
No, nothing.
anything else under committee reports? I need a motion to accept the committee reports.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Unfinished business, reading of the budget.
Okay. General fund expenses, 124. Total expenditures are $564,531. General fund revenues, proposed for 24 revenues, $502,828. Electric utility fund, refuge. Revenues, proposed for 2024, $871,193. Electric utility fund expenses, proposed.
814,400.
Yes.
Just keep me straight with these rewards. Water fund budget, looks like proposed revenue for 2024 is 109,814.
Yes.
And it looks like the water fund expenses are $106,020.
Yes.
highway aid, the state motor fund budget, looks like the proposed revenues for 2024 are $156,820. The proposed expenses are $112,500.
Yes, thank you.
2024 budget invested accounts, you go down through,
Yeah, just, or general fund, utility, or you could just do total for everything though.
okay, so the total invested funds right now is $2,101,573. And then, 2024 budget operating accounts, the total is $539,297.
Yes.
You can break it your voice.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And, so the council's aware, that was tentatively approved at last month's meeting,
Yes.
and then advertised on November 19th.
Right, we have to read it twice.
Right.
Yep. So it's done now.
So it's before the board is gonna take action.
Say that again?
We take a vote on it.
Yes, and move on.
Need a motion to approve the budget?
Motion.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Under new business, I have, meeting dates are posted for next year.
Yes.
And I also, it's a reorganization meeting will be held January 2nd. I just need a time.
6:30?
6:30. I would prefer 6:30 is probably early, but I can make that fun.
Okay.
I have a pen. If I don't write that down, I'll forget. I'm old.
Treasurer's report. Council has a copy of the treasurer's report. No additions or corrections. I need a motion to approve.
Approve?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Presentation of bills. Council has a copy of the bills. I need a motion to pay the bills.
Hey.
All right, second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Announcement sponsor also something,
Okay.
Council President Ford, on behalf of the 2023 Goldsboro Council, we want to thank you for decades of selfless leadership. Of course, obviously. We especially appreciate your time and contribution in skilled labor in water, electric, and construction areas, and the use of your equipment and fuel without compensation. And flowers or your good way. So we quit a lot and various emergencies. This is your copy,
All right, thank you.
and this is your wife's copy. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Any other announcements? Not, need the final motion.
Final. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.